Elder law and estate planning attorney Vinny Casiano here. I've been practicing law now for over 20 years, and I've literally drafted thousands of estate planning documents. One of the most important documents that I draft is the nomination of a guardian for parents that have minor children. As a general rule, if one spouse dies, the other spouse is going to take care of the children, and there's no need to go to court or get a guardianship at all. However, if both spouses die, or if both spouses become incapacitated, or one spouse dies and the other is incapacitated, then a guardian needs to be appointed by the court in order to make sure that the children are going to be taken care of. And there are two types of guardianships. There's a guardianship of the person and a guardianship of the estate. What I want to talk a little bit about today are the responsibilities of a guardian of the estate. The guardian's responsibilities are several. First thing they need to do is they need to prepare, once they're appointed, mind you, they need to prepare an inventory of all the assets that the children own. But the children obviously can't manage that. It's the guardian that has to do. So the first thing they have to do is they have to report to the court, hey, these are the assets that we have. Second responsibility that guardian has is to manage those assets prudently. Now, that does not mean that guardian needs to open up a brokerage account and learn how to be a day trader. And matter of fact, that's the last thing that they should do. What they should do, in fact, is to hire a professional money manager that's experienced in dealing with fiduciary accounts and have that person manage that account. But the guardian is responsible to monitor what that financial planner is doing. With the money they have, the third thing they have to do is they have to pay for the children's expenses. They have to take care of their health, education, maintenance, and support. They have to make sure that they know, what does this child need, right? And that's difficult enough if you have a child that is healthy and doing well. When you have a child that has special needs or is difficult, that becomes even more difficult. Lastly, each year, or at least the first year, and then each year thereafter, every 2 years thereafter, they have to prepare and file an annual accounting, which is very comprehensive. Starts out with, what did you start out with? What's all the money that you brought in? What's all the money that you paid out? All the expenses, everything in a very specific format, and it needs to be filed with the court and approved. So understand, this is a pretty complicated area of law that one really needs some legal assistance as the guardian to figure out, as well as you as the parents need to make sure that you've gone to an experienced estate planner to make sure that your nominations of guardians are exactly the way you want it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or text me at 619-800-6820.